different feeling about it, trust me. Because I'm even not even sure. I'm very unsure as to where we're going, with the trend that is going on right now. Now, I'll just introduce myself already. My name is Uduak Daniel. Call me UD, the golden voice on your radio. Abuja, how you feeling? Oh, yeah, and you are listening outside the shores of Nigeria. Oopsie. You're doing the right thing, I must confess, and you deserve to be celebrated. All right, so wherever it is that you are in the world, remember you can indeed follow us across social media platforms where we have a strong presence. I'm talking about Eagles TV Abuja, that's our YouTube channel, Eagles TV Abuja, on Facebook, Eagles FM Abuja, and every other social media platform carries Eagles FM Abuja, except for the YouTube channel, which is Eagles TV Abuja. And the website, you can listen to us anywhere and everywhere else that you are in the world, www.eaglesfm.com. That is the website that you can listen in and have a great, great cordial conversation. Recommend us to everybody, to somebody, to your neighbor, to your family, anybody. Just recommend us to them and let them know that we are here and together we came, we saw, and we are soaring together. All right. Now, remember in the early hours of today, I brought a conversation to you where I asked you a very pertinent question. How much is fuel? How much is fuel? How are you coping with the rising cost of fuel? 1 liter. 1 liter is going as high as 1,050 naira. In some places, it's going to as high as 1,300 naira. To some other places, it's 1,150 naira. And it's right there on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. And yet, some person will still say to you that, oh, the media is just blowing this thing out of proportion. You're just talking about this thing because you are trying to, make the society go chaotic. Something is already chaotic. And now we are talking about it and seeing how we can prefer solutions to it. Since those at the helm of affairs simply are having or probably experiencing jitters of late. They're experiencing jitters of late, so they may not even have the clue as to what to do. Or maybe they have grown past having fuel increment affect them. How much is your salary, please? I want to know, please. You tell me, because maybe I'm not understanding the way you're understanding it. How much is your salary? Especially the minimum wage of 70,000, which, by the way, is not even paid to everybody. 70,000. How many of you have even had the 70,000 naira minimum wage? No, please. If you have it, just raise your hands. Go underneath this television that's going on Facebook and YouTube right now simultaneously. Go underneath and just raise your hands. Put one finger up and say, okay, I am due to be paid a 70,000 naira minimum wage salary, but I have been paid it. And then we'll be fine. 70,000 naira in a month? And then you will have to pay transportation that is almost, if not more than 50,000 naira of that 70,000 naira, and you are a father and you've got a wife and you've got 4 children, and you're supposed to survive based on the means, based on your salaries. I'm not inciting you. But I just want us to be objective. Because the rise in fuel prices in Nigeria is getting people stressed. Dangote Refinery recently increased the petrol price to 1,175 naira. That is Dangote. And that's per liter. In fact, it's making it the 3rd hike in a week. And according to them, they say the surge is attributed to global crude oil price volatility, geopolitical tensions, and insufficient domestic crude supply. And I thought we had NNPC that's supposed to be supplying crude to Dangote Refinery. Just imagine for a sec that we did not even have oil. And we are dependent on oil. Imagine for a sec that we didn't have it as a raw material in this country, as a resource in this country. Imagine it. And that we have to import it. We have to be dependent on importation of the commodity strictly. What's going to happen? And you and I know that the moment that fuel increases, transportation costs and good prices are expected to rise exponentially. It will affect your life, the way you think, the way you behave, your attitude will change, your mood will change. A lot of things changes when the price of that commodity goes up. Even our Nigeria's foreign exchange now, the value of our Nigerian now is affected. Everything is affected now. And there is now panic buying. There is panic buying of the commodity now, because some people are even pushing and saying, with time, it will enter 2,000. You will see it with your korokoro eyes. You will see it now. With time, just wait small. You will see. So how much is it in your area, and how is it affecting you already? I mean, how did you even get to work this morning? 0907-353-0044 is that number to call. The other number is 0908-766-8888. And the WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. What do you think is the main driver of the rise in fuel prices in Nigeria as we so speak? And do you think this is something that has to do with government intervening with subsidies or exploring alternative energy sources, as some people are saying, oh, bring back the subsidy, that's the only way, they have to bring back the subsidy, or else things will just get terrible for us in this country? Or do you think that there are other means, to indeed solve the situation that is going on? Because how much of it can you take anymore? How much of it can you take? Hello? Okay, I don't know what's going on. The phone lines has been given some not nice vibes, but do well to still call, because I really want to know how much it is in your vicinity, so that we can put it to rest. So it doesn't seem like it's the media that is spoiling things now, because I've been accused this morning of overhyping things, blowing it out of proportion, saying it the way when it's not true, maybe trying to incite panic. But it was there on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. It was right there, staring at us, right there. Oh, let me look for it, so I tell you how it was said, in case you think I'm the one who's hyping this. I mean, I'm just trying to look for it, look for the daily that actually mentioned it, and how the Daily actually put it out for the. In fact, we saw it with the Punch newspaper at first. The Punch said, businesses brace for inflation surge as petrol hits 1,300 naira per litre. Dangote defends fuel price hike. NLC is pushing back. G7 is weighing emergency oil release to tame soaring crude prices. Organized private sector, OPS, even The Economist, they are flagging imminent commodity price rise. That was with the Punch newspaper. Okay, now let's get to another one so that you understand where I'm coming from. Nigerians groan as petrol prices rises. That is with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Page 2 precisely. That petrol is selling between 1,200 naira to 1,300 naira in Lagos, Ogun, in Ibadan, in Delta. Even amidst Dangote's price review, Petrol is saying PMS could rise to 2,000 naira. AGO could go to 3,000 naira per litre. So why Nigeria is not insulated from global oil price volatility despite Dangote refineries and others, and the CPPE is saying that. So you tell me, how is this affecting you? Maybe it's not affecting you. Maybe you're still buying it for 1,000 naira or 1,050 naira, or probably lesser. Maybe you're having yours from the back door. I don't know how you do it. Because right now, somebody told me a few days ago, UD is about survival, or how you survive does not matter, just survive. I don't know how that is true. I thought how you survive is a part of the survival process, and it should matter. But shouldn't it? Because very recently, a lot of people don't care about the process of surviving. They just say anyhow, whether by hook or by, just survive it. So how did you survive getting to the office this morning? How did you survive getting your children to school? How did you survive commuting from one taxi to the other, trying to get to your destination point? How do you even survive as a taxi driver, the commercial bus or the commercial car driver? How do you survive? I don't know. It's bitten my imagination now. How are you surviving? I had a cause to interact with a motorbike person this morning, what you like to call going, the going guy. And I said, bro, how are you coping with this, man? He said, my brother,